Welcome everybody to Syntech's third quick reveal webinar. I'm Ryan and this is Craig.
Hi everybody.
With two of the directors at Syntech, and really excited to take you through some of our gaming products from Sparkfox and T-Dagger. There's also a few products from a really incredible value brand called Gizu. So we'll be getting to that just now. Before we get into the products, today's focus is going to be largely around gaming and console gaming at that. And before we jump into the products themselves, worthwhile giving a bit of context behind why the gaming industry is worth paying attention to. So if we look at the market size globally, it's around 175 billion US dollars, which is much bigger than the film industry. Gaming really reaches every single person who's got a mobile phone, a console, a PC, and it's widely accessible. So the games can be played cross-platform now. There's so much integration, and some of the brands we're going to demonstrate today help you to get the most out of that gaming experience and to deliver the value to the users. So Sparkfox is a brand that focuses primarily on the console. They have products for Switch, the Nintendo range of Switch, the Xbox, the PlayStation, and some of the products for PC. So should we take a moment and let's look at the range. Packaging is absolutely beautiful and really makes it easy for consumers to see exactly what they're looking at. So starting with the Switch range of accessories, Sparkfox has done a great job of making sure that they've got their product set to complement Nintendo's line of actively engaging gaming consoles. So the Switch is a mobile platform. It's designed to be plugged in, and you can use a regular TV screen using HDMI or for gaming on the go. And although it's a similar size to a mobile phone, there's an incredible amount of power and processing power in the device to be able to play pretty much every game that you would like to. The sides of the Switch are detachable, so you can have separate controllers for different players, and many of the accessories will accept that controller into a device. So if you're playing a game of tennis, actually using the gyro within the controller becomes possible, and you feel like you're really playing a game of tennis. Sparkfox has done exceptionally well to create an overall rich experience which complements that mobile and an interactive way of working with the Nintendo Switch. The other product I want to jump onto quickly is this little controller, which I think is absolutely fantastic. It's one of our products that's been in the Sparkfox range for quite some time, and it is widely compatible with many of the consoles out there. Particularly popular because it works on PC as a wireless controller and is completely compatible with Android. So any Android TV, if you've got a Xiaomi media player, for example, or a mobile phone, you can play your Android-based games with a real controller experience, and the quality is absolutely fantastic. It's got a little dongle that's built into the unit, and super easy to plug in and connect with. For those who are running PC, it works as well as on Steam OS. So a really widely compatible device, which is very affordable and something we can definitely recommend. I want to hand over to Craig to talk about a very cool, innovative device for playing on console.
So thank you, Ryan. So this is the Procam from Sparkfox, and this is a little adapter that tricks your console into thinking that it's still playing with a controller where you can connect a mouse and a keyboard. So your controller plugs into this, you plug your keyboard and mouse in, and your Xbox or PlayStation or Nintendo thinks you're still playing with a controller and gives you an advantage over other players that are playing with a controller. It also has a mapping function, which means you can load up the software and you can adjust your keys on your keyboard and mouse to however you want to play, like you would with a PC game. So a fantastic little device, gives an advantage over playing with a normal controller, and very popular. Another device that I want to show you guys, and these are the battery chargers. So these are console chargers. So your normal consoles, your Xbox One comes with your normal pen light batteries, and it's the worst thing when I get home and I want to turn on the TV to find out the kids have taken the batteries out and they put them into their controller. So it saves a fortune of money. They're really affordable. You can get them as a battery. that charges with a USB cable, or you can get a base station where you can charge the battery by itself, or you can put the controller onto the device and charge the controllers at the same time. So we have a couple of kits that come from Sparkfox, and for instance, there's a player pack, and we have different packs for PS5, for Xbox One, for Xbox S's, and most of the kits come with a headphone. They come with your batteries, your charger, thumb grips, USB charging cables, as well as a skin for your controller. Very affordable as a pack, and really adds great value to anybody who's buying a console.
Thanks, Craig. And one of the things I really like about those combo packs is the silicone covers and the thumb grips with different textures that are available to plug onto your existing controllers. So they're designed to fit exactly snug onto each controller, whether it's a PS4, PS5, or Xbox One or Xbox S. And the player packs obviously include everything as part of a combo, but you can buy the individual parts separately. So these silicone grips are fantastic because they can wash. They give you fantastic grip, especially when the gaming is getting intense and your palms are getting a little bit greasy. This is what's going to keep you holding on to them tight. Thumb grips, particularly important if you're an avid gamer. You'll notice the grips on the controllers start to get wear down and it becomes less sensitive. So to know exactly what you're doing and to have a feel for the controller makes a big difference. The other product which we're very excited about is the Smart Clip range, and they're available for most of the consoles. A lot of people don't know this, but you can use your console controller on mobile devices. And as cross-platform gaming becomes more and more popular, people are starting to play games across PC, Android, as well as console. This becomes a really cool device because your interaction on a mobile phone is obviously going to be quite delayed and a lot more generic than with the accuracy of a controller. So Craig, do you want to tell us how these things work?
Thanks, Ryan. So basically they're just a little piece of plastic that's designed specifically for your controller. So there's different models for PS controllers or Xbox controllers, and it basically just clips onto the back of your controller. You hold your controller and you can now mount your mobile phone on top of your controller. You'll link your controller up to your mobile device with Bluetooth, open up your game, and straight away you can control your game with a controller as opposed to touching on the screen. So very useful, and with the rise of mobile gaming, these are becoming very, very popular at the moment.
Just another reason why you should look at Sparkfox as opposed to just any other generic brand out there. Sparkfox is a manufacturer of these controllers. They work directly with the OEM manufacturers for all of the consoles, so the accuracy, the compatibility is guaranteed. The batteries fit snugly into the controllers. They're really, really fantastic quality, and the brand is always going to be upfront with the newest controller accessories as those controllers hit the market. A really phenomenal brand. We know that the gaming industry is set at $175 billion at the moment. By 2025, it's forecast to grow to over $250 billion. So it is a growing market, and these are the accessories which are going to allow many of the South African resellers and retailers to ensure that they can continue to grow with an international trend. Fantastic. So that's Sparkfox, guys.
So Gizu is a Syntech house brand, manufactured in China in various factories, normally the top 3 in the world for those accessories. So we go to an OEM or an ODM factory. An OEM factory is a factory that would already have a design, and we would choose a product and do our branding on it. An ODM factory is a factory where we go to and we would design the product. For instance, like Gizzu mini UPSs, we had a product and then we realized that we needed some modifications for the South African market. We needed 2 DC outputs with 2 different voltages. So we go back to the factory, and as an ODM factory, they do the design, the manufacture, and the testing for us on our own product. That product becomes exclusive to Syntech and cannot be sold to any other customers. So why is this product beneficial to you? And the reason for that is these factories manufacture for the tier 1 guys around the world. They don't have their own brand, and they're not advertising, and they're not putting a margin onto it. We're also not working on a third-party system where somebody else has already bought a product from them, added a margin to it, and then we're reselling on the product. So you're getting the highest quality product at a fantastic price. So in the range, it's all your accessories. We focus on B2B products, not B2C products. So a lot of the products are available in two types of packaging. You either have your box packaging and your blister packaging, and our new packaging is FFP packaging. So this is more for bulk products, where your customer doesn't have to put it on the retail shelf. FFP is your frustration-free packaging, and that could be either stop the frustration of trying to open the box or the frustration of all the materials that you throw away once you finish with the item. One of our products that I can't wait to use as soon as we can travel again is our Gizzu universal travel adapter. So this little adapter works in almost every single country. They're all your plug sockets. It has a Type-C port. We have 4 USB ports, each port at 2.4 amps, a total output of 5.6 amps on this product. And this is a great little device when we can finally start traveling again. So the Gizzu range consists of multiple different items. We have cable locks, we have cables, we have adapters, we have FM transmitters, we have mini UPSs. We're expanding the Gizzu power range, so there's some really exciting new products arriving in the next couple of months on the Gizzu power range. You have adapters, so audio adapters from 1 to 2, 2 to 1. A great little device is our 3-pin South African adapter, so great for travelers coming to South Africa. You can fit almost any plug into our normal 3-pin. For your upgrade systems, we have thermal paste. For Type-C to audio adapters, little audio adapters over there. Great little products that people don't realize. So this is our Gizzu Type-C to lightning cable. This is the only way that you can fast charge an Apple device. If you're using a normal USB to lightning cable, you're not going to fast charge. So it has to be a PD power supply, so Type-C off to a lightning cable. And here you can fast charge your iPhones. Without a Type-C PD, you're slow charging any device. So Gizzu is a fantastic range at really affordable prices, and the quality is superior to anything you're going to find in the market. So please keep an eye out for it. There are probably about 50 to 60 products in the range, and you can't find a better, more affordable product in the market. And I'd like to pass over to Ryan, so he can tell you a little bit about our latest T-Dagger products.
T-Dagger, as you can see, is a pretty flashy brand. The great thing about this brand is it's made in the same factory that produces Red Dragon. And what we've seen over the last couple of years with the success of Red Dragon is more and more brands wanting to enter the market with value offerings on the gaming peripherals. And most brands come into market with very inferior quality equipment, great flashy RGB lights, but the build quality and the internal components of the peripherals are not great, and that's how they can achieve really aggressive price points. What makes T-Dagger different is that they've taken essentially the same product, the same build quality from Red Dragon, which is a mid-tier gaming peripheral brand, and they've stripped out some of the non-essential nice-to-haves. So for example, if we take a look at this mechanical keyboard over here, this is the borer. Instead of having completely programmable RGB lights all the way through the keyboard, they've set the colors so that you get the rainbow effect, but the blue line will always exist at the top. And so you still have quite a lot of cool functions to be able to change the look and the display, but the colors are a little bit more limited in terms of how you can change that. So still a really amazing keyboard, blue switches, really a fantastic build quality, but some of the functionality that you will see in the Red Dragon keyboards has been stripped out so that they can achieve far more aggressive price points and really cater towards a more price conservative or price sensitive consumer that really wants great build quality. Over to their headsets, 2 entry-level headsets, really great. The McKinley is the base model. It has similar specs to the Eiger, with both fantastic headsets, exceptionally comfortable. The main difference is that the Eiger has the green lights on the side. So if having a lit up headset is important, then that's great. Build quality is great. It's pretty sturdy, made pretty much entirely out of plastic, but there's a very comfortable headband and exceptionally comfortable head cups for your ears. Sits snug on my head. I really like the fact that it's got inline controllers, and the Eiger also has a USB as well as a dual 3.5mm connection, whereas the McKinley has only got the 3.5mm connection. So very nice headsets, comfortable and super easy to use. The other great products from T-Dagger are on their speaker series. So looking at the entry level, they've got the black box, the Matrix, the Matrix and the X-Ray. Now the X-Ray is a sound bar. The black box has got normal LED lights where the RGB functionality comes in on the Matrix, and I really like this X-Ray sound bar. Sits very nicely underneath your monitor. It's got full RGB functionality and then simple touch to be able to change to the various colors. So if you want to change your color set, just touching the top is you can customize to make everything green if you want it to look like. All in all, the build quality, the output quality, and really the design of all the T-Dagger products is phenomenal. If you're looking to put the products in your retail store, the packaging is absolutely beautiful. It's consistent, it's clean, and it sits beautifully on a shelf. So you can really build a strong presence, a really great brand, and something that I would strongly recommend looking at if you've got a customer base that is looking for a more cost-effective peripheral range. Okay everyone, so that's all the products we have in store for you today, and really hope you enjoyed learning about Sparkfox, Gizzu and T-Dagger. As you can see, we really invested in the gaming side of things, and obviously have a very wide range of components, chassis and everything that you might want to build a PC with. So look out for a webinar in the coming months where we'll be going through those solutions in more detail. But before we head off, I think it's worthwhile taking a little snapshot and some market info, and Craig's got some great details to go over with us.
Thanks, Ryan. So as we chatted previously in one of our other webinars about the shortage of ICs, and the situation is not getting better, it's only getting worse. We've seen major price increases from our suppliers over the last couple of months. Luckily we've been shielded by the exchange rate, because the exchange rate has improved 10-15% over the last months. We haven't seen those price increases come through yet. Those price increases will come through if the rand doesn't strengthen further, and we will start to see a 10-15% price increase over the next quarter. Stock is a major issue. We are well stocked on all of these accessories at the moment. Our warehouses are full, but lead times at the moment for new stock are between 4 and 6 months. So by the time that gets here by sea freight, you're looking at 7 to 8 months. We've also had terrible problems in shipping. There's a shortage of 40-foot containers. We've had to ship multiple 20s where we can't get 40s, and the freight rates have gone up threefold in the last couple of months. So where we used to pay $1,200 for a 20-foot, we could be paying 4,500 rand. So please, if you have stock requirements, rather stock up now. Make sure that you have stock on hand, avoid the price increases and avoid the shortages coming.
Absolutely, and stock is king. I think without stock there's no opportunity to sell, so it's just having products is a great differentiator from your competitors. And that is all from us today. We really hope you enjoyed it. Please be safe and keep well.
Thank you.
Bye.